Nicholas. I'm Sophia Soto with the Nerds of Color. And first off, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I am a huge fan of you and your work.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. And this movie is obviously, incorporating a fictionalized version of you that you're playing. But if a movie was actually being made about your life, is there someone you'd want to play you?
Well, the person that I thought of is no longer with us, and it would have been Gene Wilder. I think that would have been, yeah, I would have had so much fun seeing him play me. And I do think that not only has he inspired me, but I do think in some ways there's a bit of a family resemblance in the eyes. So that would have been good.
Yeah. That would have been a perfect choice. And you obviously have Pedro Pascal playing the super fan in this film. But I imagine, with your career, and you're just a legend in this industry, I can imagine how many fan experiences you personally have had in your life. So I'm curious, is there one that particularly moved you or stood out to you that kind of stuck with you?
Something happened last night. I was downstairs in the hotel, and a woman said to me, oh, thank you so much for City of Angels. That happened to my daughter, and my daughter got into a car accident, not her fault. She passed on in 1997, and your movie came out and it helped me so much. And when I see the movie and I hear the music, it brings back my daughter to me. And it was really very touching. And so that was nice.
Yeah. Wow, amazing, the power of film. That was very touching.
Yes.
When you look back at your career, is there a role that you feel like you would always be happy to revisit, or one that you really didn't even think about before saying yes to?
I mean, I wanted to work with Martin Scorsese for so long, and when he did offer me Bringing Out the Dead, I leapt at the opportunity, and I'm happy to say that I think it's one of the best films I've made, and I think it's one of the best films he's made, and I hope more people take the time to review it because it really holds up well. I do think it's one of his masterpieces. That being said, I don't see myself recreating any of my characters. There has been some mention of a face-off reinterpret or sequel rather, that has my wheels spinning, but above and beyond that, not really.
Yeah. And I want to give you a fun question. With how many films you've done, I imagine you've gotten to take some pretty fun props home. Is there one that's a favorite that you were able to take with you?
Sadly, no. Sometimes I think about that and I go, wow, I wish I did have the hand from Moonstruck or the snakeskin jacket from Wild at Heart. But no, I mean, as an actor, I'm always shedding my skin. I want to get the last character off of me, the previous character off of me as quickly as I can so I can start prepping the next character. And and because of that, I don't have any of my own memorabilia, although I might go on eBay and look for some. I'd like to start collecting some of it for my family, so they can have it when I've passed on.
Well, thank you so much again for taking the time to speak with me. Huge congrats. And this was just a real honor for me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
The activists, directors, comments and the lectures, fanboys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.